Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be going over how to use Data Loader. Now, if you are a beginner, this video is for you. I'll be going over the basics of Data Loader and such. Now, there is a lot to cover with Data Loader, but I'll cover other various topics in another video. Now, if you do not have Data Loader, no worries. I do have a video showing you how to install Data Loader on Windows, and I will link that in the description. Now, I am currently running the latest version at the time of this video, version 56. Now you will notice there is this terminal here. Please keep this on. Do not exit out this terminal, otherwise Data Loader will shut down. So keep that on, and let us begin. Now we do have the interface here. As you can see, the menu, we have File, which shows all the operations that you can do on Data Loader. Also, there's Logout and Exit. We also have Settings. Now there is a lot to settings. So here is batch size. By default, when you first use it, it will be 200. I just changed it to 10. You can insert null values. You can also add an assignment rule, say like a queue for leads or cases. You can find the ID for your queue, copy and paste it in there. And we do have server host. Now, maybe from the beginning you may see login.salesforce.com as the default, but you can change that to your DirectOrg's URL. Now, there is a lot here. You can also change the time zone. Also, here's a very useful area, start at row. Now, from time to time, this may happen to you if you ever use Data Loader. Data Loader will just stop or error out. And say, for example, you're uploading 2,000 records. Now, what if it just stops at 1,000? It finished off 1,000 records. Now, you can use the same CSV, and you can go into settings and say, okay, if you think of Excel, including the header, it stopped at 1001. How about you go at 1002? And then from there on and so forth. Press OK and such. All right. That is settings. Now view. View is pretty much showing you the error and successes of the prompt Data Loader will show after finishing its operation. Now it'll be 1,000 rows as the first 1,000 rows, and it will only show that. But if you click on Open an External Program, it'll open up Excel or Notepad, but I'm pretty sure many of us have Excel, so it will open up Excel and it'll show all of the successes or errors, whatever you choose to do so. All right, and I will show an example in this video as well. And help is just telling you about Data Loader and such, also Data Loader documentation. Okay, and then that is the menu. Okay, first up is the insert operation. Now, before we begin, if you are using Data Loader, you may want to turn off any processes you're uploading data to. What I'm saying that is, if you're uploading into an object, maybe turn off validation rules or any automation so it is not triggered, so you could avoid any upload errors or any mass emails sent out. You want to avoid that. All right. So as you can see, I do have a test set here. First name, last name, phone, all the columns I need to put into contacts. We'll be putting this into contacts. Now, as you can see, owner ID. Now, what if I don't want to be the owner? Now, keep in mind, once you insert brand new records, you will automatically be the owner of the records. So, what you could do is you can have someone else own it. So for this example, I have a user ID in my org. So anyone that's active, you want to assign it to them. So how you do that is you are in your Salesforce application, type in the person's name. So Mike Jones, right? All right, so here's his profile, his in Salesforce, and here is his ID, his or her ID, and yeah, you just copy that and you paste it in here. Okay, let's get down to insert. Insert. You can click check all for all objects or none. Okay. I'm going to contact and we're going to browse the CSV. Okay, let's go. Next. Now it's showing you how many rows there are, and this is my batch size, by the way. Press OK. Go to create, and you can auto match fields to columns. And there you have it right there. These are the appropriate columns and fields. Press OK. Go to next. Now this is your directory. This is where it will be placing all the run results files. So you'll see like success or like error going into, say, your folder. So this is where it's going. Finish, and then yeah, want to insert these brand new records, I'm sure. Okay, 4 successes. Awesome. Now, as mentioned before, the view. So as you can see, the operation finished and it shows us a prompt. So view finishes. And there you have it. And you can open an external program, which will open into Excel, as it states here. No errors. We're good. Let's see. New this week. As you can see, 4 records. I'm the owner of the first 3, and M. Joan is the owner of Tom O. So as you can see, it worked. Mike Jones is the contact owner, contact record owner of Tom O. And that is insert. Okay. Up next is update. Update allows you to update field values in your desired records. So let's jump right into it. So just to preview, so as you can see, I changed only one value, and that's within title for one record. Now do keep in mind you do need the IDs for the specific records. You can get them by creating a report and exporting those reports out. But anyway, I do have the IDs. So as you can see, Ryan Leslie. Currently, it's his title is entrepreneur, but I want to change that to singer. Now, you don't, just for this example, I'm only changing it for one record, but you can do this for multiple records if you'd like. But I'm just here to show you that this is how you will do it. Contact, browse, update, next. Okay. All right. Click finish. There you have it, 4 successes. Now let's see if it changed. As you can see, it's no longer entrepreneur, it's singer. And that is update. Okay. What's next is the upsert function. Upsert function is a combination of insert and update. So it can insert brand new records and update your desired records. It's a safer way to use, say, records with an external ID, but I will show you how it will work. Alright, click here. Browse. Upsert. Now it's going to ask me, where should I match it on? So luckily I'm using contact. So there's email. Click on email. Next. Now here you can have related objects. As you may know, in Salesforce there's related objects you can match on. I'll go over this in another video, but I don't believe that this is commonly used. Next. And there you have it, title. Okay. And finish. Yes. There you go, 5 successful upserts. Now I did forget about showing you the preview of the test data, but not to worry. Let me open up view successes. As you can see, I added Larry Wheel. Business owner, Larry Wheel. Now let's see if they've been upserted. Also, I changed the title for Ryan Leslie back to entrepreneur. So, new this week. Singer, this is going to be entrepreneur, and there's going to be Larry Wheel. Let's refresh. And there you have it. Larry Wheel. And Ryan Leslie is back to an entrepreneur. And that is Upsert. Next is delete. With delete, you can mass delete records using data loader, which is great. Now when you delete, it will go straight to the recycling bin in your org, and I will show you that. Okay, so the record I will be deleting is Tom O. Now let's go and delete him. contact. Now keep in mind, all you need is actually the ID of the record. As you can see, just the ID. Okay, it's there. As you can, it's telling you that it's irreversible and it will exist in a recycling bin. Well, luckily, with the recycling bin, you can restore it. And there you have it. He has been deleted. But just to show you, alright, I'm going to refresh his record page. Unfortunately, there's a problem. Let's go to recycle. As you can see, there's Tom O. And I can restore this record. But let's continue on. Okay, now we are going to look at exports and export all. So it's just going to simply export records from your Salesforce org. And to choose your target for extraction, by default it will show extract, but you can rename this, and extract.csv as it shows by default will go to your user directory where Salesforce is located, the files. But I am just going to call this export one just for an example. And I should have browsed first, but okay. And I'm going to leave this in test data. There you have it. Now I am going to quickly look for records. Okay, I have all my records here. Now, very much so, it appears as a SQL query, I would say. You can also add a where clause just to narrow down your results, but for this demonstration, it's not necessary. So all I need are records that have first name, last name, phone, email from contact. So practically anything that's existing in the contact object. I can narrow it down using the where clause, so it doesn't necessarily have to be all of it, but for this demonstration I'm just going to get all of it from the contact object. Finish, yes, export. So 32 extraction. If I added a where clause just to narrow it down, it would be less than 32. This is what I have in my org, as you can see. And yeah. Next, I'm going to do export all. Now, what may be the difference between export and export all? So export all brings out deleted records as well. As you saw recently, I deleted Tom O. So Tom O would also be exported out. But keep in mind, it's records that are in the recycling bin that gets exported out. So I'm going to find my columns again. Okay, and name, email, phone. Click finish. 37. It was 32. But let's see. But anyway, look at Tom O. This is the power of export all, as you can see. Okay, last but not least is hard delete. Now, you're wondering, why is it grayed out? Well, there are a few things that you must do in order to use hard delete. Now, first things first, you need to go into settings. Now, right here, we have to check off use bulk APIs, and it will be unlocked. Press OK, and it is usable. There's also another prerequisite. You also need to be given permission to use hard delete. Now, based on sources, you can either set up a permission set and assign that permission to yourself or any other users that may want to use hard delete. And I will show you how to do that at the end of this video. You can also clone the your profile and such, and give yourself permission as well when you're customizing the profile. But anyway, more on that for later. So hard delete. Now hard delete will just delete the record, and it'll just be permanently gone. So say for example, if I take Tom O, Tom O will no longer be in the org, including the recycling bin. But let's do an example. I do have a set of data, Jen Lee, Tim Knight, and I do have their IDs. Okay, let's do this. Another thing I forgot to mention, when you're doing any form of operations, you most likely have to log in. I meant to say. I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I'm going to do... Copy that. Continue. Okay. Login is successful. Okay, go to next. And go to contact. And let's go to hard delete. Next. I understand. Finish. It's telling you this can't be undone and will not be available in your recycling bin. And you need the bulk API hard delete user permission to permanently delete data. Yes, I do want to proceed. There you have it. Okay. It's successfully deleted. Now let's go check. Did it end up in the recycling bin? Nope, not here. Let's go back here. Let's refresh. Where's Tim Knight and Jen Lee? Yep, they are gone. And that is hard delete for you. Okay. I am now going to show you how you can give yourself permission for hard delete. So when you're at your home page, you want to go to the quick find, type in permission set, click on permission sets. So I already have one created, but I'm just going to create one just for an example's sake for you all. Let's call this data loader. So data loader use 2. You can set it to a license if you'd like, ideally Salesforce license, as that is the premier license. But I am going to keep it as it is, as none. Okay, so we have this permission set. Now we have to go to system permissions down here. You want to go to edit. Click on edit. And there's a bunch of them, so just do a Control F and just look for bulk API hard delete. It's right here. Check this off. You want to go up, save, and do you want to save these permissions? Yeah, are you sure? Absolutely, yeah, of course. I want to delete hard delete things. So you're not done yet. Remember, you have to assign this permission set. So I just went to manage assignment. Okay, and then go to add assignment. And yeah, click on me and go to next. There you go, system administrator, assign. And there you have it. I am now able to hard delete in my Salesforce org using data loader. Now please be sure to check the description for more details, helpful resources and such, and the comment section. I hope you found this video helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.